I think it really comes down to the expectations from the Reserve Bank, and we've really seen the Reserve Bank start this ball rolling from an APRA perspective, and we saw APRA announce the new guidelines back in December, and then the higher risk weightings more recently. And I don't think we're going to see any changes to that regulatory environment, at least from a wind-back perspective, until we start to see a demonstrated slowdown in investment demand and in housing market growth. Doesn't really seem to be any sign that that's happening at the moment, but we have seen 2 months now where investment, or the value of investment loans has fallen. Haven't seen a trend like that since 2012, so it might be starting to have some effect on the statistics now. Well, this is really more of a bank-centric decision, I think, rather than the regulator's decision. I think APRA has done the right thing in the sense that they've put the new regulations, the new sort of framework out there at a fairly macro perspective, and it's up to the individual ADIs, the lenders, in how they implement their policies or change their policies to adhere to those new guidelines. And I think when you do look at the different policies and decisions each of the lenders are making, I'm sure behind the scenes there are a lot of geographic tweakings going on that actually do look at particular geographies down to the postcode level to ensure that the risk strategies are such that they're minimising their risk and maximising their opportunities. Well, I think we've already started to see the first signs that investor demand is starting to slow down. That was evident in the ABS housing finance data the last 2 months. It's been evident in the RBA data on investment credit balances or outstanding credit balances that we have seen a slowdown in the acceleration of growth. They're down to 10.8% the last 12 months. And I think we're also seeing the effect of very high property prices and very low yields, very little in the way of rental growth as well, becoming a disincentive for investment. So I think all those things combined will add up to be a bit of a dampener on investment demand, but it's going to be a slow and steady downwards trend in the pace of investment growth. I don't think they'll be falling off a cliff.